Okay, well, here's a problem that I bet a lot of you saxophone players have if you don't put a patch on the top. My teeth are very sharp and they have carved quite a groove into the plastic insert there. So I'm going to fill that back in with this food grade epoxy, which is non-toxic. So let's see how this works. First of all, let's clean it out. I have a file, gotta get it nice and clean in there so that the epoxy sticks. Get all the junk out of the way. And let's mix up some epoxy. All right, here's the epoxy. I've put the hardener in. Now just waiting for it to thicken up a little bit. This is clear epoxy. I suppose you could use any color you want. It's starting to get thicker now. I'm going to put a little painter's tape on the facing just to protect it in case I get sloppy here. I don't think it'll really matter, but just in case. There we go. Now the facing's protected. Okay, this is taking a long time to thicken up. I've never used this type of epoxy before, so this is a learning experience for me. Now, it is self-leveling, so what I'm going to do is use this cork here so that the mouthpiece is semi-level there. And then I'll try to fill it in some. That should about do it. And we'll just give it some time to dry. And then I'll maybe do a little sanding on the top. And it'll be ready to put a patch over. Okay, that should do it. I'll show you the finished product in a minute. All right, so it has dried. You can see it's hard to see there. That's just a clear filling of the epoxy. And I'm going to now sand it lightly, trying not to hit the metal, because I don't want to have to replate this piece. See, some of the plating is coming off there, but it's not down to the brass, so it should be okay. With the gold plating, there's another plating underneath it, silver plating. All right, so let's try this out. Do just a little bit of sanding. I have a strip of sandpaper, and then I have a little tool that I made. It's got a piece of rubber here on a file, and you wrap the sandpaper around like that, and then lightly, let's see if I can zoom in a little, go across it. Just want to get it where I can put a patch on there and it'll be a nice and flat surface for it. You might have to move the sandpaper a little bit at a time. Get a fresh piece there. It starts to gum up. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, it's getting there. Let's go a little more. Feel a little bit of a ridge there. And I think that's probably good enough to be able to put a patch on, and it'll stay, and I won't feel a big groove there anymore. So that's about it. And here's the finished product with the new patch on the top. So I won't be biting through it anymore. Voila.